Hello everyone, my name is Evan Jacobs and welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. It's a Saturday night, late night edition, as I like to call it. Danny Garcia has just beaten Brandon Rios. We did a simulation of that. You can check out ours versus what happened when he fought Brandon Rios. And also tonight, George Groves beat Chris Eubank Jr., and you should check out our simulation of that too. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, it's very, very interesting to me the way the simulation machine works. I just input the stats, I set it to simulation, and I commentate, and it's very interesting. That's all I will say. This fight coming up is also very interesting as Jermall Charlo takes on Hugo Centeno. Charlo's 27, Centeno 26. Charlo is 6 feet tall. Centeno is 6'1". They both weigh 160 pounds. Charlo has a 73-inch reach. Hugo Centeno is 75-inch. Charlo's had 26 fights. Centeno is 26-1. And let's just get right to this. This is a 12-round fight scheduled for 12 rounds. There's 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. And let's just get right to it. I'm gonna just start this up, and Charlo comes out looking to take out Centeno, and Charlo hits harder. That's one thing that I'll say. But Centeno has what I like to call Pernell Whitaker power. Hugo Centeno, I saw him fight at Fight Club OC. One of the rare occasions in this sport, in this simulation thing, where I've actually seen the fighter actually fight. And he just was getting decisions and whatnot. And I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. But then he fought on HBO and he scored a knockout. And he knocked the guy out like cold. So I'm excited to see him here. I don't think he hits nearly as hard as Charlo. Charlo hits very, very hard, as we saw in his knockout of Julian Williams, his other fights against Cornelius Bundridge, Antoine Smith. He is a guy who's very, very heavy-handed, and his brother Jermall is also very, very heavy-handed. Centeno's coming out, kind of taking the fight to him, sort of boxing a little bit. Charlo landing well with the left hand. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens because Hugo Centeno does have one loss. It was a KO, and I tried to find out more information about it, and I don't know too much about it. I didn't notice when I actually saw him fight that he had a bad chin, so we'll see. And you have Centeno jabbing and doing some things, and I mean he's able to get close and he's able to land. He's able to find his range against Charlo. So it's this is a pretty I don't know if it's totally evenly matched, but it's pretty close. And Centeno going to the body on Charlo. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe Centeno's sort of taking a long game where he sort of crowds the long arm punches of Charlo, goes to the body, and tries to get him in the deep water. We will see. Let's take a look at Centeno's record. Centeno's record. He, not nearly the amount of recognizable names. And he has that one knockout loss to the fighter Meshal Shaloki. I can't even pronounce his name, and I apologize for that. Oh, Centeno landing nice with the left hand against Jermall Charlo. Centeno getting range. Oh, but he takes the right hand. So it's gonna be interesting to see this fight as it heats up. I think Charlo probably took that round, but who knows? Maybe they made it even. One judge giving it to Charlo, another judge giving it to Charlo, and another judge having it even. So Jermall Charlo is up by 2 points as we go into the second round. Once again, my name is Evan Jacobs. You are watching Boxing Time TV. Please find me on Instagram. Boxing Time with Evan is my handle. And also, another thing I was going to say is please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these videos. I want this place to be the hub for simulated content. I wish I would have done this bout sooner because I think it probably would do pretty well and gain traction. But it is what it is, and there's only so many hours in the day, and I try to get as many bouts in ahead of time as I can so that leading up to the fights, people can find them and I can kind of promote them with the actual fights. And that seems to work well. The whole link in the bio thing that I do on Instagram for this. Basically, Boxing Time with Evan, my Instagram page, has sort of become a promotional vehicle for Boxing Time TV, and I'm totally fine with that. So these guys kind of, landing on each other, and Centeno almost landed a really good body shot right there. And he's going to the body. Centeno's game. It's just he's getting cracked by Charlo. And these guys are standing in ring center. The crowd's loving it. I'm loving it. We're seeing a very entertaining bout, and we're just gonna have to see what goes on in the as this fight progresses. Charlo really does have very good power, but I think Centeno has sneaky power too, and I think that's something that Jermall Charlo really has to watch out for, because Centeno can land on him and potentially cause get an abrasion, and he's pesky, but he's pesky with power, and that there was a fighter, I want to say, I don't know if it was Steve Collins. There was a fighter, I think he was fairly pesky like that, and he could beat a lot of guys, but had a lot of trouble with the A-list fighters, which is why he lost when he fought middleweight Mike McCollum, and it's interesting that we're talking about that because these are two middleweights. I'm just wondering if Centeno's naturally bigger and should be fighting at like super middleweight or something. Oh, taking an uppercut is Centeno. All right, Jermall Charlo doing good work. Hugo Centeno also doing decent work. Neither fighter, I don't think Centeno is outclassed yet. We have two more. We're now in a two rounds down. We have 10 more rounds. All right, so Jermall Charlo. Winning only one of those rounds, so he's only up at 3 points now. And Centeno's in this. He's made it. He made it even on the judges' scorecard, and he comes out, fires off an uppercut, and times Centeno and lands some right hands. If he wow, and Charlo taking it back, landing a left hand against Centeno. I want to say when I saw Centeno, I saw that he got rocked. Charlo now going to the body. That was a beautiful left hand that he landed. Centeno does not appear to be hurt from him, but it certainly wobbled him. It certainly got his attention. And Charlo landing 2 punches right there. So this is and going to the body. These two guys trading a long range. And that's the thing, is when Charlo's able to extend and get maximum, punching power on his shots, he's devastating, as we've seen. Oh, Centeno kind of keeps him at bay, going to the body still. If I'm Centeno, I'd rack up more body shots. That's certainly what he wants to do. Wants to get those shots to the body and continue to land on Jermall Charlo. Come up top with shots, and hopefully that maybe the volume of punches will sort of take Charlo out of this. If Centeno can get some defense going, I mean, anything can happen. That's what the beauty about boxing. It's the theater of the unexpected. But what I think we're all waiting for is we're waiting for the moment where Jermall Charlo lands flush, really lands flush, and how does Centeno take that? But if Hugo Centeno can stop him from throwing punches by using his punches to do that, we're gonna be in a very, very interesting predicament. Jermall Charlo, um, doing well. Started off really, really well, but now Centeno's kind of doing well in like the last minute of every round, and I think that's what's keeping him live in this fight and keeping him competitive. I think Jermall Charlo probably won this round though, especially with the way he wobbled Centeno. But man, if Centeno can continue to time him and land the way he's been landing, I don't know that he's going to go anywhere. He may wilt, but I don't know that he's going to go anywhere. 3 rounds down. See what the judges say. One judge giving it to Centeno. Another judge giving it... I'm sorry, one judge giving it to Charlo, another judge giving it to Charlo, and another judge giving it to Charlo. So they, like me, agree that Charlo won that. Now it's a 6-point fight. And Centeno coming out and getting closer. Oh, and Charlo landing hard on the face of Centeno. This thing, Charlo, like we said, has that one-punch knockout power. Jermall Charlo on the left side of the screen. Hugo Centeno on the right. Once again, my name is Evan Jacobs. You are watching Boxing Time TV. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell and turn on your notifications so that you can follow this and tell your friends and share it. And just, I mean, like I've said, I want this to be the hub. If there's bouts that you want to see made, please contact me, direct message me, and say, hey, I want to see this bout. I'll do my best to make it. After this, I believe I'm going to be doing Alexander Povetkin versus David Price. Then we have Adonis Stevenson, Bodu Jack, Luis Santa Cruz versus Abner Mars, Dylan White, Lucas Brown, Jared Hurd versus Arizlendi Lara, Oscar Valdez, Scott Quigg, and others as they come up. I was just reading today on Fight News about Daniel Jacobs' fight that he's going to have once they lock in the opponent. I'll make that fight. I actually did a fight between him and Gennady, another fight between him and Gennady Golovkin before they had their fight, and they're different but the same. If that makes any sense, I don't know that it does. Centeno doing decent work. Charlo, his punches, though, seeming to affect Centeno more than the punches of Jermall Charlo. I am tired, folks. These guys are trading. This is some good action that we're seeing here. I think Centeno's had a pretty good round. I would not be surprised if it was even. If he can kind of get into a rhythm and get Jermall Charlo to kind of, get set into his rhythm a little bit, it could help him. But Charlo, I think, is just overall dominating the tone of the fight. And that's what I'm noticing the most about this contest so far. Charlo just went to the body. The more he does that, the better off he's going to be. Let's see what the judges say. 4 rounds down, 8 more rounds to go in this bout. Jermall Charlo versus Hugo Centeno. It's even. On one judge's scorecard, one judge giving that round to Centeno. But they're saying Centeno's tired. Another judge giving that round to Centeno. So now it's a 4-round fight. Jermall Charlo, 118, and Hugo Centeno, 114. Centeno coming out. And for a tired fighter, he's meeting Jermall Charlo, and he just needs to let his hands go and time him better. And he's doing well, or at least he was. It's it's the kind of thing. If he's tired, his punch output's going to be less. That's going to leave openings right there like that for Jermall Charlo. He just landed a nice 1-2. Charlo landing. Oh, and he wobbles. Centeno is exploding on Centeno, but Centeno took it. And what does that do to Jermall Charlo? As he is. What does that do to Jermall Charlo? I mean, as he's landing, as what does that do to Jermall Charlo? As he's landing as best as he possibly can, and he just cannot. Um, he didn't knock him down, and Centeno took that. And I'm wondering if that just takes sort of some of the and Centeno's wobbled again and just takes 2-3 shots, but he's staying in it. Oh, and he just gets dropped. Or I believe it was a right hand by Jermall Charlo. Wow, Hugo Centeno gets up, gets right up, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Charlo now landing hard. Charlo, is Centeno sort of got things closer on the scorecards, but it really seems as though he unloaded. Hugo Centeno was taking the punches well, and they just kept coming, and eventually he had to go down. Oh, another right hand. Another right hand. He goes to the body, and Jermall Charlo placing his punches well. Although Centeno's come back, and anything can happen in this sport. But Jermall Charlo is a pretty sturdy fighter. He hits really, really hard, and he's just trying to set up more openings like the ones that he had that dropped Centeno hard in this 5th round. Oh, saying Centeno has a swollen eye. One judge giving it to him 10-8. Another judge giving it to him 10-8. Another judge 10-8. Right now, Jermall Charlo is ahead by 6 points. He's really pulling ahead now. And, it's going to be up to Hugo Centeno to see if he can land in such a way and do things that he needs to do as we're about to hit the halfway point, and he's 10 points behind. So 6 points plus 4 more. Oh, he lands a right hand. All right, so Jermall Charlo kind of getting Centeno against the ropes, but not letting his hands go. And I'm just wondering if that's going to be a problem for him. Centeno boxing well off the ropes. Punch, hits Jermall Charlo. And I wonder if Charlo could be tired too. He threw a lot of punches in the last round. Mind you, he landed most of them. That's what dropped Centeno in the 5th round. But now Charlo kind of coming in. And he just lands a left hand and he hurts. You saw Hugo Centeno wobble. He goes into the ropes, and wow, what a performance by Jermall Charlo. Just when it seems like Centeno might be finding a way back in, he neutralizes it. And I think Jermall Charlo, him versus Triple G, is a really good fight. I believe we've done that on here. I don't remember all the fights that we've done. I would have to go back and look, but I believe that we have. Oh, and he lands another left, driving Centeno into the ropes. And Centeno's really, taking some shots now, and he's going to the body now too. Is Charlo, which has got to be just a double whammy for Centeno. I apologize. I am tired. I apologize for that yawn. Um, like I've said before, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know. Direct message me. Hit me up if there's any fights that you want to see. Please turn on your notifications, and also please find me on Instagram. My name on there is Boxing Time with Evan. I know I've already said that, but if new users have come on and they want information, I just want to kind of give it to them every few rounds. So they're saying that Centeno's obviously tired and has a swollen eye. Two judges giving it 10-8. Jermall Charlo getting at 10-8. So he's now up by 16 points. Oh, wait, hold on. He's now up by, he's up by 16 points. Jermall Charlo, very much in command of this fight. And Centeno's going to want to start. He's going to want to do something. He's going to make some kind of a stand because Charlo's kind of winning this going away, landing in such a way that he is really getting the attention of Hugo Centeno. And yeah, it's a very, very interesting contest. Going to the body again is Jermall Charlo. He's feeling very, 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 very Oh, and Centeno and Charles is letting go. Now he's drawing Centeno to him and just landing. We have 6 more rounds. We're in the 7th. Oh, and he just hits him. Oh, and just set him up with 2 left hands and then dropped him hard with a right hand. Is Centeno going to get up? I mean, he's taken a pounding ever since Charlo started to come on, and it would have been amazing if Centeno would have been able to get up, but Jermall Charlo with a really good performance broke down Hugo the Boss Centeno, fought him even up, went to the body, landed precision punches, and just takes him out here in the 7th round. The winner is Jermall Charlo by a knockout. The fight lasted seven rounds. Charlo was not knocked down. Centeno was knocked down 2 times and has a swollen eye. As you can see, the scoring's academic. Charlo's up by 6 points on one judge's scorecard, 5 points on the other 2 judges' scorecards. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. Please find me on Instagram, Boxing Time with Evan. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this podcast. Please share these links. Tell all your friends. And we will see you again at the fights. Boxing Time, our motto here is, why wait? Watch it now. Let me know other fights that you want to see, and I will do everything I can to make them. Thank you very much.